Hey, fellow gardeners, ever felt like your cucumbers are throwing a tantrum in the summer heat? One minute, they're all green and healthy, and the next, they look like they've had a bad breakup with the sun. Droopy, bitter, and just done with life. Cucumbers are dramatic. They thrive when things are just right and melt down when they're not. They're tropical, meaning they love warmth but not the dry desert heat. They need the right balance of sun, water, and support. Too much sun, too little water, or no support, they'll curl up, become bitter, and that's when you get those sad, shriveled cucumbers. But don't worry, in today's video, we're going to fix all that. Let's dive in. First things first, cucumbers love to climb. It's in their nature. They want to stretch up to the sky, and if you let them sprawl on the ground, well, you're inviting pests, disease, and a tangled mess. The solution? Trellising. It's not just about tidiness. Trellising helps cucumbers grow strong, get better airflow, and stay clean. Think of it as giving them a good backbone and strong lungs. You'll avoid rotting fruit and make harvesting a breeze. Create a simple trellis with bamboo canes, some sturdy wire mesh, or whatever you have handy. Be inventive. A height of about 5 to 6 feet is perfect. Start training early. As soon as your cucumber plant hits 6 to 8 inches tall, begin gently guiding the vines to the trellis. Use soft ties or clips if needed, but be gentle and keep it tidy. Prune away any yellowing or crowded leaves at the base. This improves airflow and lets the sunlight through to the heart of the plant. Once your cucumbers start forming, help them stay off the ground. You can use plant clips or even fabric slings to keep them supported. By keeping your cucumbers vertical, you'll improve their health and boost fruit production. Trust me, they'll thank you for it with an abundance of crisp, delicious cucumbers. Okay, let's talk water. Cucumbers love moisture, but not in a let them sit in a puddle kind of way. Remember, it's all about balance. First and foremost, water in the morning. Watering early in the day, between 6 and 9 a.m. is ideal. It helps your cucumbers soak up the moisture before the hot sun kicks in and evaporates it all away. Plus, it prevents mold, mildew, and rot from forming on wet leaves overnight. And when you water, water deeply. Cucumbers have deep roots, so you need to water for at least 10 to 15 minutes at the base of the plant. Don't just sprinkle a bit on top. Shallow watering won't cut it. The roots need to be fully hydrated. Now here's a tip. Mulch, mulch, mulch. Apply a good layer of mulch around the base of your cucumber plants. This keeps the soil cool, helps retain moisture, and reduces weed growth. And a final word on watering. Drip irrigation works a treat. It delivers water slowly and directly to the base of the plant without wasting a drop or wetting the leaves. Now, let's talk about how to keep your cucumbers producing and tasting amazing right through the summer, long after your neighbors have given up. The key is to pick early, pick often. Harvest your cucumbers when they're about 6 to 8 inches long. If you wait too long, they'll turn bitter and no one wants that. By picking regularly, you encourage the plant to keep producing more fruit. It's like magic, but with more cucumbers. And remember, cucumbers are hungry plants. Feed them regularly. Use a liquid fertilizer once a week to keep them growing strong and producing fruit. Make sure it's a balanced fertilizer, or one slightly higher in potassium to boost fruiting. We've talked about watering, but it bears repeating. Keep leaves dry. Water at the base of the plant, not on the leaves, to prevent mildew and other fungal diseases. Keep a watchful eye out for pests. Cucumbers attract pests like aphids and cucumber beetles. Watch for pests. Keep an eye out and use natural pesticides like neem oil if needed. And finally, prune for better airflow. Better airflow means healthier cucumbers and less chance of disease. Now, even with the best intentions, sometimes things don't go quite to plan in the garden. Cucumbers can be prone to a few problems, but don't despair. Most of them are easily remedied. One common issue is blossom drop. This is when your cucumber plant produces flowers, but they wither and fall off without ever developing into fruit. It can be disheartening, but it's often due to a lack of pollination. Encourage pollinators like bees to visit your garden by planting companion flowers nearby. You can also try hand pollinating your cucumbers with a small paintbrush. Another common problem is yellowing leaves. This can be a sign of several things, including overwatering, underwatering, nutrient deficiency, or even pests and diseases. Check the soil moisture, make sure you're fertilizing regularly, and inspect your plants for any signs of pests or disease. If you notice a white powdery mildew on the leaves, it's a sign of, well, powdery mildew. This fungal disease thrives in humid conditions and can quickly spread. Let's wrap it up, shall we? We've covered a lot of ground today, but it all boils down to a few key points. Trellis your cucumbers. Give them room to grow upward and get better sunlight and airflow. Think of it as giving them a helping hand to reach their full potential. Water early in the morning deeply and check the soil before you water again. Remember, cucumbers love moisture, but they don't like to sit in soggy soil. Mulch to lock in moisture and keep the soil cool. Pick cucumbers regularly to encourage more fruit and avoid bitterness. Don't be afraid to harvest them when they're young and tender. Fertilize once a week to support healthy growth and production. Prune to improve airflow and keep your plant healthy. By following these simple steps, you'll have healthy, productive cucumbers all summer long. If you found these tips helpful, hit the like button, drop a comment, and subscribe for more gardening hacks. There you have it, a little bit of care and attention is all it takes to grow a bumper crop of cucumbers. Remember, gardening is a journey, not a destination. So relax, enjoy the process, and don't be afraid to experiment. Happy gardening.